Hoyo! We're going to be talking about Cozy Caravan again today. My name is MutaCat94. This one's going to be a little different. We're going to be actually talking about my absolute favorite feature in the game. As you all already know, the goal in this game is to help as many critters as possible, and there's so many different ways to do that. This one is my favorite. All around the map are different locations where you can do these little cafes. There's a few of them I've found so far in the early access. There's the Dairy Me Milk Bar, Basilbrook, Pebblewick, Toffee Top Orchards, and Clamberry. So that's about 5 in total that I've actually been able to do across many different locations. It seems like there's probably going to be more in 1.0, so that's definitely pleasing to me. But each one has its different aesthetic. Some places you might be serving pasta, whereas others you might be serving pie, and others yet it's milk or apple cider type drinks. So each different cafe you serve different drinks. Now, this cafe minigame isn't like your normal cafes that you do, the different types of games where you put on a timer and you have to deliver this or that to the customer or else they're not going to be happy and you're going to lose and all that. It's really go at your own pace. You pick up the drinks or the food items from whichever critter that you're gonna be helping out, and it's a matching game. You match the different drink or the different food item to the picture above the critter's head. And yeah, I guess you can disappoint a critter if you give them the wrong drink, but it's mostly just really chill. You're just being a waiter, waitress, your own little critter. And at the end, you might get a happy little surprise. And on top of that, it's a really, really good way to earn those hearts towards those tokens. Now, I've gotten some pretty cool rewards from this. You can get different recipes. I believe I've also gotten some different sewing recipes as well, not just food and drink recipes. But you actually have to go through a full round at each different location, and typically the reward is going to be themed to the different area. Clamberry might be something to do with clams or fish, and Toffee Top Orchards is gonna maybe be, the apple cider or something like that. But each location has its own different rewards on top of the hearts, on top of just the joy of helping other critters and just vibing with the minigame. That's a cool feature of this. Now, as far as I know, you can only do each location once per in-game day, so that's about 5 different times a day you can do this minigame. Now, I think there are going to be more locations that I just quite haven't got to in my playthrough. Like, it looks like we might be able to do a pizza one, but there's some missions to get through before you get to that one. Not to spoil it, of course, but out of the 5, you do have to travel in your caravan. But guess what? That is the point of Cozy Caravan. You get in your caravan, you drive around, you help all these different animals out. Now, another little feature I've noticed about this is that there is a pop-up one. So that's the Toffee Top Orchards that I've gotten along to. And at first in the game, I was able to serve at this location, but then I progressed in that mission line where you have to kind of team up with different locations, and now it's not there. So I'm thinking that maybe the pop-up will go to multiple locations. That is purely just speculation, but that would be kind of cool if there's different cafes all throughout the map that aren't just at the set locations, but one day you pop up and surprise, it's just like when you happen upon a location and all of a sudden you're catching the little bees. you know, that type of thing. You don't know that you're gonna happen upon it. It just kind of happens when you're at that location on any given day. That would be cool if that was the option too. And then it would also be cool if more locations were to expand. I know that Apple is gonna have its own location, so maybe there'll be one there. Haven't tried that out. And maybe there'll be more locations in the future just overall. But overall, there's really a lot to look forward in this game. This is just my favorite. Let me know what yours is.